Okay, whenever I'm at home and I need to wash dishes and other things and do painting around my house and do a bunch of work, it's nice to be able to have a pair of gloves that's really strong. Now, the cool thing about these are 6 mil gloves, which means they're very sturdy, durable, and they're gonna hold their strength. The cool thing about these as well too, on this box, actually, if you want to know which size of hand or gloves you should get, it gives a little bar right here that you can actually measure your hand off of this, and it'll tell you, and it tells you where to go. So from this across the whole top of your hand right here. So you're gonna measure this across here. I've always been a large, so let's see if it's more of a tight fill or if it's actually more of a, how accurate this is. So opens up. It actually tears away quite nicely. I've had a lot of those other ones that don't do very well, but this one did a very good job actually tearing and breaking where it needs to be at. Now these are very thick, like I said. And I like it has almost a diamond, it has a diamond feel on both sides. So when you're working with these, they are very, very strong, okay? So trying to rip these is not gonna happen, okay? So very durable, and it has a nice dark green look to it. So great for dishes. Now for me, now the mediums would be a lot tighter. I like mine a little looser, so having that little feel be great. So if you want to run a little tight with almost like skin tight, definitely get the mediums. I'm a normal large, and these large I feel like they fit perfectly with me as well too. So great feel, great item. They are waterproof, water resistant, okay, and so water won't trap through there. Very durable, and I like that these are a good pair for me and be able to work with them as well too. So I'll show you what they look like close up and how they feel. So they slide off very nicely as well too. Don't have to worry about them coming off or have that powder fill in there. So there's none of that very irritable in there. And I like that these are 60% more grip on these as well too. And it definitely is because of that textured look on these as well too. Very, very good. You got 100 pairs of these, and they're great for, industrial, working with, stuff. They're non-nitrile, they're food safe, and they're latex free. So if you have a latex allergy, these are latex free. So you don't have to worry about having that latex outbreak or irritation with these kind of gloves. Okay, so these are latex free. They're heavy duty, and I like that they are not only, they're ambidextrous. So they're going to be both sides, which is typical for a lot of gloves. And single use, so that when they say they should use these as a single use, even though these are very durable. So, and like I said, on the back right here, it does give you they do give you a scale on the back here as well too. So you can range your hand on this. You can put your hand there and run out. Now mine shows more of a large kind of feel. So these definitely do fit perfectly for me. I have that, like these, they fit normal like a lot of other gloves will too. I've always worn large gloves, and these work perfectly. They're not too tight, but they give you enough dexterity that you can actually, tighten up, that you actually can feel stuff and not feel like you're like swimming in a glove. So definitely a great fit for you. And these are, the Thor grip are amazing. The Titan Flex is awesome. So I like that these are very durable as well too. So they're not gonna break on you. And I've been pulling on these, and they're not breaking. So like that. And these have the diamond texture on both sides as well too. So they're not one-sided. That's why they're saying ambidextrous. So both sides have that textured look and feel to them. So either hand, you're good to go. So they're not just one right hand glove only and left hand glove only. They have both of them. So you have the option to be able to do both of these. Great for painting and doing all other activities. Food, definitely one for food. So if you're dealing with something that's very slippery, you're not gonna have an issue with these. Like if you have a slimy foods, fish, or any kind of meat, chicken that you're sliding away, definitely a good fit for this.